Alright, today I'm here in skit form to talk about Tales of Xillia, which I still haven't beaten, but I want to get this video out there before I beat it because I know I'm going to be disappointed at the end, because it's not going to be finished because they have Tales of Xillia 2 coming out, and I hate when there's cliffhangers. The thing I love so much about Tales of Xillia is that you actually are in love with the characters. Like, you love all of the characters, which, from going from Graces, which, you beat it and it was a fun game to play, it was worth playing, but you don't feel that connection with the characters. At least I didn't. I liked, Sophie, and I also liked, like Merrick, and I really liked Pascal. She was about the only one I really liked. But at the same time, it's like, the main hero and stuff, I didn't really care about. I could care less about Hubert or any of them. And in Xillia, you don't feel that. And it's awesome, and I'm actually really excited for the second game because I would like to see them again. I did find out that Jude is only like 15 though. And I thought there was going to be like romance between him and Mila, and now I'm like, I hope not. I hope Mila hooks up with Elvin. I haven't got that far in the game yet, but I have a feeling nothing's going to happen, which really sucks because I like romance in a game. If you happen to get the collector's edition, the statue that came with it is really cool. I have it like right in front of my TV because it's so awesome and totally worth the money. And you get the art book and all that other stuff with it, so it's actually a really good collector's edition to buy. You don't feel like you wasted $100, which is good because that happens a lot where you spend too much money and you get nothing. I hate that. Let's talk about the combat, since everybody loves combat. It's the most important thing, right? Only thing about the combat is that I feel like there's an unnecessary amount of different things you can do, and granted that it makes it more technical if you want to do that. But I'm playing it on normal, and half the time I don't even need to block. And granted, I am over-leveled just because that's what I do, but I never use the block. I never really use the fancy linking techniques, even though I want to bring everybody into the party. But I guess there's a lot of options if you are interested in doing the tactical stuff and maybe playing it on a harder difficulty, or just not even having to grind at all. I guess that's where everything would come in handy, but my reflexes are terrible, so I don't worry about that stuff. The music in this game is really cool too. I really like Neokara's music. It's my favorite song on the soundtrack, which is why I'm using it in this video, and I love that traditional Asian feel. One thing I have to say is that really got me pumped and super excited is Gilland. Great that he is one ugly piece of poop, but his voice is done by Liam O'Brien, who did the voice for Lazard Valeth, and Lazard Valeth is like my favorite villain of all time, so that was super exciting. I'm like, man, where did I hear this voice? And it's like, oh snap, that's Lazard Valeth. Awesome stuff. Another thing about the game is that it's more adult compared to the other games, which, I mean, they weren't like super kiddish, but this one it's like, people die and there's war and there's just more adult issues that they have to deal with, and I really like that part of it. It makes me feel like bad stuff can really happen. I mean, it does, but usually you get in this comfort zone where everything's going to turn out happy, and now I'm like, I'm not sure if everything's going to turn out happy. Anyway, I know I just did a very brief overview, but that's just because I really want to play the game, and I'll probably maybe make a video. I will probably make a video as soon as I'm done beating the game, but I really want to get back to playing the game, so you know what, have a good game, go out and buy the game, because it's worth it, even if you don't get the collector's edition. If you're a Tales fan, Xillia is a classic.